Hey, welcome back. I'm ready for Halloween, as you can see, and I would like to make me a Halloween banner. Now, I've seen some in Michael's, and I do not want to pay the money for that, and I have plenty of cardstock Halloween type stuff, so I was thinking about cutting my own banners out, threading through the string, adding something, and then hanging it up on the mantle. Let's get to it. So, I've made my file and I've pulled it up on Design Space. Now I am resizing it. I am ungrouping, selecting, and then attaching the score lines to the panels. And then once I have it how I like it, I'm going to save it just like this. And then you can just go back and make it however many you want to do. Now that it's saving, I need to clean this workspace. The problem of having to craft in your kitchen or a little crafting table, as such as mine, you gotta put everything up there just to take it all back down again when you want to craft again. I have future plans for those. This be a future video as well. It's fun to make. Now I think I'm ready to go. So, we're going to need this and this. Let's get to it. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. I got this many banners. So the orange one is going to be this paper right here. I'm only going to have 3 of those. And then the gray ones, I was thinking was going to be the spiders right there. And then for the red marks, I'm gonna have it for the Halloween board spooky paper. So let's see how this works, how it turns out. Craft in a day project. Let's get started. Let's get to it. Break. I have to do this to adhere my cardstock paper to the mat. I do have my mat turned around, as you can see. And then I load it up. Then it's ready to go. I push the button and then it's gonna grab it and start cutting. And this unfortunately takes a while. This is like the longest part, is waiting, cutting it out, taking the mat out, bending the mat, taking the scraps off, and then your pieces of art coming off. I always like to just put it all on top of my laptop as I'm doing this. And then you repeat the process over and over again. Now this is a thicker cardstock than that paper, decorative paper. And don't be like me, change the setting, because I did not, and you'll see later why. But change it from paper to cardstock or cardstock plus, depending on your weight. This is 65. I normally just do it at cardstock plus. And little one has joined the party. She's ready to eat and take a nap, so I am back after that, and now it's time to re-clean my workspace off because it was lunchtime, had to have the table for lunch, got the baby to sleep, and now it's time to go back to crafting. Clearing this off. Now I'm gonna rearrange my pieces. Alright, we're gonna start folding these pieces. I'll fold all of these. There is 3 little folds that we need to get folding. And I'm pretty sure feels like it is. Probably should have had a better setting on it. Put it in it. So I don't have a problem with this. But if you do, you can go over it again So just fold. Yes, I am ready for Halloween. Bring on this project right here. Now, I already see something that's terrible. You know it? You know it. I wanted it to be like that. Just like this. But, see this part? I did not think that through. But that's okay. Just use these to snip it a snip. Good to go. Alright, you only have 3 panels to fold on this. 1, 2, and 3. You fold them down. And then you're going to want to have it just like this. And repeat that throughout the whole pieces. I like to kind of have a little assembly line going on. Helps get it down quicker. So you're not just doing one thing over and then you gotta stop that and then go on to the next. You can just get it all done in one swift movement. I feel like that takes so much faster. As you can see, as I was saying earlier, I did not change my setting, so I'm having to go back and trace along my lines with my score pen. Like that. Now I'm just making a little assembly line and I'm going to get to folding all my pieces. All lined up. And we're back. So, I'm going to be using the cheap glue for the back. I'm going to be using this for right here. I do have more in the room, but as a mom who crafts during nap time, she is currently in there sleeping, so I'm gonna wait, try to use this the rest of the way, and see how that works for me. I can already see I'm gonna run out. Okay. Just 2 pieces there. Line up as so. Just like that. Yeah. Got left off. We're just gonna glue that. Bring it out a little bit so we can stick our string through. If this part really, well, if you get the file and make this yourself, which I will have available later, this part will not be here. I'm gonna go back and fix that a little bit. But for me, I am not gonna waste this paper. No, I'm gonna use it up. So, there's one piece. Now we got all of these to go. I'm just peeling the tape off the back side and lining it up, making sure it's lined up, and then you push it down, then you move on. Indiana Jones stuck in my head, but I do. I guess I need to watch this so it'll come up to my head. I think I'm gonna add a third one. Just because it's kind of flat in the middle. See how this one turns out. Of course, you can just glue all this down without foam. If I'm good, else you can, you can do it. Gotta line it up, gotta line it up, gotta line it up, gotta line it up. Oh, that kind of has a little bit more foam. See on the side? So on this side it's kind of flat in the middle. That looks a little better. Onward with the glue. Fast mode activate. If only we can do this in real life sometimes. It would save so much more time, wouldn't it? Only on the videos. Video magic it is. Oh my goodness. How do I skip this stuff? Oh, first you got to peel the paper off, and then you may apply it on. That's so. Ta-da! So, while I was in there, I do have quite a bit of Halloween ribbon, and I don't want to put it through them per se, but I was thinking, you know, like some of those first birthday thingies that you hang from the high chairs with all the little ribbons hanging down. I was kind of thinking about going that way with this, so I put a few, just a little pieces between, maybe just a few because I don't have enough for all of it. I do have more Halloween ribbon away that I need to dig out, and then I can use that to kind of give it a little bit more pizzazz. So stay tuned. This, I'm gonna split this in half, and then another half. Four pieces. Do 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Yeah, that would work. Alright. Snip, snip. Okay. So, this will be one right there. ribbon 2, ribbon 2. And then I have a cat with a witch's hat. I think I still have some candy cane looking ribbon in there. And I think I have some boo, maybe. I know I have glow in the dark ribbon, which might be kind of cool at dark. And I do have some regular ribbon that I can just, you know, throw it all together. Yeah. So later, I will sneak in there and get the ribbon and then complete this. But for now, I think it's ice cream break. Ice cream break. Why? Because it's hot. If you haven't tried this ice cream, it is so freaking delicious. And I'm the only one that eats this. So I finally snuck in there and grabbed my Josh Halloween ribbon. I have this cute little spiders that phrase on the side. I have the raven, the moon, pumpkins, which I knew I had pumpkins. And then I also had this kind of pumpkin, but I don't think I want to use that one. So we're going to set that one aside. And I do have this one with the cat. See, I knew I had a cat, but it's not with the witch's hat. But it's a cat and a moon, pumpkin. I do believe this moon and stars, they glow in the dark, if I remember correctly. Huh? So I think I'm just going to use a bunch of this. And I found my yarn that I wanted to thread through. So I wanted to keep that simple. And if I'm feeling really inspirational, I might use some of this glitter tulle. But as you can see right there, it's already losing its glitter. Well, let's see how this turns out. So I actually decided against the spider ribbon. I did do the pumpkins, as you see, and then this very long piece of ribbon, and it kept getting twisted up. It has the wire inside, so this particular one is the only one with the wire. Once I got that straightened out, I cut 4 of them out and placed them down below. And then this one was a little bit easier to glue, and I just used my good kind of glue, you know, the beginning 3-in-1 craft glue. Yes, it's actually still holding on pretty good. So this one had the wire in it, and I could have just folded it over and rolled it up a little bit and it probably would have stayed, but I wanted to glue it down just like I did with the other ones as well. And I'm gluing it to itself so I can still move it on the yarn. In case I need to move a few things down, it'll be good to go. And I just repeat this process. I just didn't think those spiders kind of fit this. They're a little bit more, you know, kid with little eyeballs on it. So I just left them out. I was thinking about making my sister a little version of this. She doesn't really like the creepy Halloween colors, but I do have paper that has like the purple, orange, like more colorful Halloween colors, not dark like this one is. So I might use that for hers and my mom. So I was thinking about making my mom too, because I'm the one big on Halloween. They are not. They like Christmas. And I don't want to, you know, tie it up there. So now I did decide to use this glitter tool, and instead of tying it, I didn't really have much room to tie it, so I decided to glue it. Same glue. This this method worked. It did. Could have been better. Yes, it could have been better. I was thinking about using hot glue, but then I'd burn myself, and I just was not feeling about the urge to burn my fingers this day. I did not. So I just stuck with the same glue I had, glued it on here, held it down for a little bit, and moved on. And here's it all glued up. I'm letting it dry a little bit before I pick it up. As you see that glitter right there, ooh-wee. Glitter mess. And my fingers. Both of them. Glitter mess. Alright, it's gonna dry, and then I'm gonna show you in the reveal. And there she is. She's beauty, she's grace, she's Halloweeny. A DIY garland at home made with your Cricut and adding some ribbon into it. I think it came out good. It could use a little bit more improvement, but overall, I like it. It's good. Fits the mantle. One project done for Halloween. Craft you later.